Yo, welcome everybody to another episode of Jurassic Justin. I do apologize for the delay in a video, but, stuff happens, I'm in the process of moving, yada yada, but there's been a ton of Jurassic World Evolution news that I can't wait to get to, but we're going to start off with a simple video tonight, followed probably by another one tomorrow. We are going to be going over the species profile of the Sauropelta, which reveals actually a little bit more, maybe, than they even intended. Oh, who are we kidding? Frontier's smart. They know what they're doing. So, without further ado, let us get into it. Alright, let's get rid of that. There we go. Croaky. Alright, so here we go.
Extracting species profile. Sauropelta is a genus of nodosaurid.
Alright, so first of all, Sauropelta. I did a little bit of research going into this video and found that it was a bit of a primitive version in this family of dinosaur. It was also a bit smaller. It was about 17 feet long. You can see that the main armor of the dinosaur is in a spot that would be normally considered quite vulnerable. The neck. Yes, because as we all learned from Jurassic Park 3, predators are advantageous. They will take advantage of any weak points, including, grabbing a Tyrannosaurus and snapping its neck, which, we're all still very salty about. But the main point being, this dinosaur, while 17 feet long, was almost half tail, and had the same body mass, weight, if you will, as a rhinoceros, despite being a little bit smaller as far as actual bulk than a rhino. And obviously a lot of this is due to the fact that a lot of that weight would have been the armor that the critter wore. I mean, look at the size of that spike. That's got to weigh something. But let's keep going, now that we know a little bit more about this critter.
Dinosaur that existed in the early Cretaceous period of North America. Its name means lizard shield. It was covered in...
Alright, first of all, the close-up that we got, right, whoa, blurry, right here, kind of cool. And in the background, you will notice a few of them fighting, which we are to assume is likely a display of dominance. So that's a cool AI quirk that we weren't 100% convinced was even there. But as you see, they are using the exact same animation that they do when they're, say, attacking a fence. Kind of a bummer from an animation standpoint. However, I do believe, like many other YouTube videos out there, you got your Best in Shot, the Gaming Beaver, a lot of these other guys covering Jurassic Park material, and I do think that because of the limited amount of time that Frontier had to develop this game to coincide with the release of Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, that a few shortcuts were taken. Now, do I think that maybe this could possibly be remedied with patches in the future? Absolutely. Frontier, if you ever check out the Reddit for this game, yes, it does have its own Reddit forum, you will see that actually Frontier does watch it and occasionally does respond, and they admit that they are listening to our criticisms. So never be afraid to get on there and join in, because if you want to take a game that, is going to be good, I fully believe that. I think this is going to be a good game. But if you want to take a good game and help make it great, make Jurassic World great again, then you need to go ahead and voice your opinions. But anyways, on to the next major part of this video.
It was covered in heavy bony armor with distinctive large spines projecting from its neck.
Okay, so what we saw there is probably the biggest reveal in this trailer. It's not the dinosaur itself. Oh no. It is the fact that it appears... Look at that. There's his hand there. Pointing out to the other rider in the gyrosphere, the ginormous 17-foot reptile that they probably missed. Hey, I don't think you probably noticed this because, it's only 17 feet long, but there is a dinosaur right there. But what this does seem to reveal to us is the potential for a first-person view camera, maybe even that we get to control with the gyrospheres. What I hope this means is that we will get to experience our park as a whole in first person if we choose to do so, because that is one of the features that I've been really vocal about wanting. Who doesn't want to go check out their dinosaur park as a guest? Come on. But if it is limited to the gyrospheres and maybe other similar attractions, I'm down with that. I mean, it's a compromise, but I'll take it. And again, it's something they could implement later on in full if we are vocal enough about it. And like I said, they are definitely listening to us. So I think this is pretty cool. Also, throughout these clips, I've always just noticed how much grass. Can you imagine the person that had to, do all of the grass? That person must just, go to sleep at night and wake up at, 3 a.m., the demon hour, just, sweating and yelling, "Yeah, the grass!" But yeah.
Projecting from its neck.
So there you have it, the Sauropelta, another Ankylo type dinosaur that we will be getting, which I believe does bring the roster of this family up to 5, which seems to be about in line with most other creatures. Now, you will notice a lack of theropods, but I do believe that the Fallen Kingdom free DLC will help remedy this when we get Carnotaurus, Baryonyx, probably the Indoraptor. I would assume that the Sticky Moloch will be in there. And I do believe there was 1 or 2 other carnivores. I think they said of the 6 potential species, and I think this is another YouTuber, but they said that of 6 species, they expected 4 of the 6 to be carnivores. So that will help balance the roster a little bit. It does seem a little bit light on the carnivores, but if we're going to make a herbivore enclosure, it is nice to have variety and to be able to make a large enclosure. And I do think that having a large number of herbivores is advantageous. Alright, well, and that is all I have for tonight. Like I said, I will try to make a video again tomorrow to address IGN's Developer Diary 3, and I will go into depth into that. But until next time, folks, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up and maybe a subscribe if you would be so kind. And we will see you next time. Have a fantastic week, month, year, life, whatever it is that, you choose to see me from. Deuces, y'all.